At first sight, Mansfield bus station looks like the kind of thing you'd find in any town across the UK. But right here was a meeting house that was part of the birth of a religious movement that spread throughout the world. The Quaker tradition was founded by George Fox in 1647. It is built around the values of peace, equality, simplicity and truth. Edward Selman, a local member, agreed to show me around the trail.
Well, apparently George Fox lived at a cottage on this site. It's been demolished now, along with a plaque that commemorated the fact that he had an apprenticeship here.
Some of the old Quaker buildings still benefit the local community.
The building was bequeathed to the young people of Mansfield by the Manners family, who were a group of Quakers that owned the local metal box factory. Even my mother worked for the metal box factory. She worked there for about 40 years.
The factory's clock tower is part of the new trail, along with the church of St Peter and St Paul.
This church behind me is apparently where George Fox received his big revelation, his insight that we don't need priests. I think it's very educational for the local community. It raises the profile of Quakers, even for Quakers themselves who perhaps didn't know that much about their heritage. Probably really appeal to tourists from Quaker backgrounds as well, because this is essentially the birthplace of Quakerism right here.
The benefits to Quakers are clear, but what do other people in Mansfield think of the new project?
I think it'd be a good idea. I think it'd help a lot of people pick their act up. We're a place people want to visit.
It's a good idea, but I asked the question, who will come and see it?
There's lots of things they can do in Mansfield, isn't there? And Sherwood Forest, things like that, they can go and visit, and lots of things in Nottingham and roundabout. So, yeah, I'm sure they'll enjoy it.
Time will tell whether the new project really does bring in more tourists to Mansfield. But for Quakers, it offers a valuable chance to reflect on the history of their own tradition. Jake Dartington, CBJ News, Mansfield.